the Fictional Armies book tag. As usual, I'm here with Josh BookLover, and you can click on his beautiful face to go to his channel. We will post the questions to this tag in the underbar. We didn't make it up, but various people did it. I don't know who made it up, so we're just doing it. The purpose of this tag is to create a fictional army, and Josh and I are creating ours together, so we'll be answering each question as one. Number 1. Name your strategy team. People who will plot the every move of your army to guarantee victory. This is 2 to 4 characters.
The first one we have chosen is Triss from Divergent, because out of all the characters in that book, she seems to be the one that thinks things through the most.
The scene I'm specifically thinking of is when she climbs the Ferris wheel to get a good view of the capture the flag field.
Yeah.
I'm still pretty early on in the book, but she's just very level-headed for Dauntless. Then we have Belle, who is a unicorn from the Unicorn Chronicles by Bruce Coville, but she's very tactically minded. She's very fierce. Like, don't think My Little Pony unicorn. She is a very tough unicorn.
The next one we have is Violet Baudelaire, and she's the thinker of the family, basically. She always has her hair tied behind her so she can see and think.
She's just got a really good head for strategies, I think. And then finally we have Jeeves from the Jeeves and Wooster books by P.G. Wodehouse. He's never really been called upon to plan a war, but he's planned like everybody's love life and a lot of other stuff. He just is a really good planner. So I think Jeeves would be a really good war strategist. We have an interesting strategy group, but I feel like they would do a really good job.
Don't know how well they'd work together, but they'd get something done. Number 2, name 2 drummers, aka 2 characters you wouldn't mind sacrificing.
I went with Ophelia from Shakespeare's Hamlet because I just hate her and would love to sacrifice her. That's all. I just want her to die in as many ways as possible.
Cale Westfall from Throne of Glass, because I just need to express my hatred for Cale because everyone loves him, and I don't.
A protagonist most likely to turn traitor.
We have decided on Seth from Fablehaven, because his loyalty kind of wavers every now and then, so we figured it could happen. 2 creatures that you would want on your side.
Oh, there's so many to choose from. I went with goblins from pretty much any mythology. Unicorn Chronicles have some really great goblins in them. I just love goblins. I'm kind of a goblins fangirl. And they are hardy warriors. That is what they are known for, is blowing stuff up and killing people. So I want them on my side. And they're cute.
Basilisks from, like, mythology and Harry Potter, because, like, you know, if they look into someone's eyes, they're dead. So it'd be really helpful, but we'd have to stay behind them the whole time.
We'd have to be really careful, but we could kill, like, an entire battlefield with one of them. 5 boss characters if you're choosing.
The first one we have is Selena Sardothian from the Throne of Glass series, because she is just, like, the best assassin ever. She's known as Adderlin's assassin for a reason, so her.
Next we have Neville Longbottom, because man, that kid is boss with a sword. Like, he's just so boss in the 7th book, and I'd just love to see him on the battlefield, just plowing.
Next we have Percy Jackson, because he can take out any monster ever. Except for whenever he takes out a monster, he puts all of his friends in risk, but
we're trying to win a war here.
Yeah.
Then we have John Dart from The Candy Shop War by Brandon Mull, because he's just so awesome. Wait! Doesn't he have a curse where any injury he inflicts on someone else gets inflicted on him? Shoot, he's a bad person to put on the battlefield. I forgot about that. Dang it, I did too.
Oh well, we're sacrificing him anyway.
He can't kill anyone.
But he can injure them.
It's true. And he's really good at incapacitating people. Like, that is his talent.
And he could sacrifice himself.
Once. He could only kill one person.
Well, yeah, but like, once the war is, like, getting down to the last few people, or, like, maybe there's, like, a huge oversurge or something, he can, like set a bomb off or something.
Yeah. It would be sad, but he could do it. For us.
And lastly, we have Molly Weasley!
You don't get more boss than Molly Weasley. That's just all we need to say there.
A speech giver to inspire your troop.
I'm really feeling Harry Potter on this one.
Yeah.
He gives a lot of really inspiring speeches, and he's just awesome. I just love Harry, and yeah I think he's good at that.
We can all learn something from Harry.
Very true. And name a general and a second in command.
For general, we have Dumbledore, because he would give the best orders ever.
Second in command, I went with Doom from Deltora Quest. He kind of is the second in command. He has a really good head on his shoulders. He's a really powerful fighter. but he takes orders really well, which I think is important in a second in command.
Name someone to financially support your army. Dorian Havillard, because he is a prince and he's not a big fighter. I feel like he would want to, but he's not that capable. But I could totally see him sitting back and giving us all the money for our supplies and everything.
And what character would be your army healer or caretaker? We went with Kendra from the Fablehaven series. She has like weird fairy magic, and if nothing else, she can kiss people to give them fairy powers. I just feel like that would be a fun job, like going around kissing all the hot soldiers.
Name your territory. What fictional place would you choose as your battlefield?
Narnia. Narnia is just like a given for battlefields. Like it was built to have battlefields, so.
It's huge. It's just got everything we need.
Name an author to write about your epic deeds and victories.
J.K. Rowling.
For starters, we stole like half of her characters, so.
And she wrote, like, the best final battle there ever was to a series. I feel like this battle would be pretty epic, and she would write it beautifully. Name a mechanic. Cinder from the Lunar Chronicles, because her job is kind of a mechanic, and that's kind of what she's known for.
That was it for our fictional army. Who's in your fictional army? And then we get our fictional armies to go against each other, and it would be epic.
Brouhaha.
Anyways, that's it for the fictional army tag. I'm so not tagging anybody. I never think about that ahead of time. But if you're watching this, which you are, do the tag and then let us know, because we'll enjoy watching it. Thanks for watching and happy reading. Then we have John Dark from the Candy Shop War by Brandon Mull, because he's just so awesome. Like, sheer sexiness alone. Don't even. Wait, hold on. Nose.
And, yeah, I don't know what to say.
Bye. I'm gonna hate myself in editing.